search function in Excel allows you to look within a cell and find at which character a certain key character appears. So for example, if you look at this cell here, you'll see these hashes seem to have some sort of meaning. There's a description, maybe a code, and some sort of a branch number or product. Using the search function, we can actually look in here to say, where does the first hash occur, where does the second hash occur. So for example, I'll activate the function wizard. I'll find the search function. And you'll see the options you got is say find text. So what do we want to find? I want to find, in this case, I want to find a hash. Where must it find it? We're going to find it over here, and you'll already see it's told me it's at character 14. And the start number, which you'll see is the character number in within text, counting from the left, at which you want to start searching. If you leave it out, it starts at 1. So for now, we're going to leave it out, and I'll show you the use of this just now. When we click OK, you'll see we get told that at character 14 is the first hash. Now, why is that useful? Well, now that we know that the first hash is over there, we can actually create a cell that will extract only the information up to this first hash. And the way we can do it is by using the left function, which you can learn about elsewhere. But I'm going to just click here, and we're going to get the left function. And you'll see now the text I'm going to say is here. And the number of characters, well, I want to pull out all the information up to this first hash. And because we've got the cell here, I can click in here. And you'll see the function wizard says it's going to pull out Copper-Coils space hash. Perhaps we don't want the hash to come in, so I'm just going to add a -1 here. So OK. And you'll see in a very quick way we've created a useful function. And I can now copy it down. And you'll see the same thing happens here. Find the first hash, extract the first text before then. We now want to do the same thing to extract the second hash. So again, using the search function. We're going to find the text. We're looking for the hash again. We want it to look in here. That's fine. What you'll notice is when we leave it like this, it is again pointing out that the first hash it finds is in cell 14. This is where this syntax comes into play, because we can tell Excel, no, please don't start at number 1. We want you to start later. In this case, we want it not to look for the first hash. So what we can do is say, please start at whatever's in that cell. So I'm going to click on it. You'll see even then, it's still finding 14 because it's starting at 14 and immediately finding that hash. So what we need to do is just add a +1 here. And then you'll see it tells us the next hash is at 26. So I'm going to say OK. So now you've got that the first hash starts over here at 14. The second hash starts at 26. Using this information, we can now extract, let's say, the last 3 digits from this cell. I'm going to use the mid function, which you can learn about elsewhere. But now we can say the mid function says, okay, where's my text? I'm going to point out there. Where must it start? Well, we now know that the second hash is at this cell here, cell 26. So I'm going to click on it. And how many characters? We can see that here, these are always 3 characters long. So I'm going to put a 3 in. What you'll see is, when you look at the function wizard, it's telling you I'm starting at 26 and I'm getting a hash 10. This indicates that maybe the start number shouldn't be where the hash is, but where the hash is +1. You'll see it extracts the 100. So now I can say OK. I can copy those 2 down. And you'll see it quickly allows you to extract the numbers you want. This function is very similar to the find function. So it's important to understand the differences. If you use the find function, you'll discover that it's case sensitive and it doesn't allow you to use wildcard characters. And we'll explain those just now. With search, it is not case sensitive. So if we are looking, instead of a hash, we are looking for a capital C, for example, then we'd have to use find. But if all we wanted to do was find a C, any C, then we could use search. The search key also allows you to do wildcard characters in the search, and we're going to explain that now. The wildcard characters allows you to do a search where you're not quite sure what some of the search terms will be. So for example, if we include a question mark in our search, it represents one character. So let's explain it like this. I'm just going to delete the search. We're going to do search. Now the text I'm going to find is, I want to find this little section here. And let's say we're not actually sure whether the space will be there all the time. So I'm going to say please find the terms ls, and then I'm not sure what's going to be there. So I'm going to put a question mark and the hash sign, and we'll close it. So what we're telling Excel is please search for characters where it goes ls, and then there's one character which can be anything, and then a hash. I'll say within text, the start number doesn't matter. So I say okay, you'll see, and it pulls the 11 out. It says at 11 we've got this set of characters. If I happen to copy this down, you'll see here it gives an error message because nowhere can it find characters that say ls, some character but only one, and then the hash sign. So what it allows you to do is be very specific about what you're looking for. The asterisk allows you to search for a number of characters between two characters. The best way to explain is with an example. So I'm just going to delete this, do a search, and now the text I want to find is, I want to find the two hashes, but as you can see I don't really know how many characters are going to be in between. So I'm going to say please find the text, the hash, and now I'm going to use my asterisk and show the hash and close it within the text here. Oops, sorry. When I say OK, you'll see it says at character 20 we've got a hash with some characters and another hash. Now when I copy it up, you'll see this one works as well, even though there are more characters in the middle, because what we've said is find a hash with some characters in between with another hash. You'll see that works for that. If by some chance you happen to be actually searching for an asterisk, so what you're now doing is you're looking for, let's say, the asterisk. At the moment with this function, Excel is going to assume that you're looking for a number of characters. It won't see that as an asterisk. What you do to tell Excel actually I'm looking for the asterisk is you put this little symbol in front, which is the tilde symbol, which you are now telling Excel please ignore the asterisk for what you normally use it for, the wildcard characters, and rather search for the actual asterisk. And you can do that as well with a question mark.